Eric Holder Jr. has been found guilty for the murder of Ermias Ascadon, famously known as Nipsey Hussle. And I gotta say, this was long overdue. Hey everyone. So before I begin, I want to say this. This will be my first time ever reporting on anything related to Nipsey Hussle. I will explain after I read this article from ABC News that reads, Eric Holder found guilty of first-degree murder in the killing of rapper Nipsey Hussle. Eric Holder has been convicted of first-degree murder in the fatal shooting of rapper Nipsey Hussle. He was found guilty of first-degree murder, 2 counts of attempted voluntary manslaughter, and possession of a firearm. He was found not guilty, however, of attempted murder against 2 men who were wounded in the 2019 attack. Holder faces up to life in prison. He had pleaded not guilty. Aaron Jansen, Holder's attorney, told ABC News that there was deep disappointment about the conviction. It was always going to be tough given the high-profile circumstances surrounding the case, Jansen said. We are grateful that the jury agreed with us in part that the case was overcharged and voted to acquit Mr. Holder Jr. on 2 of the attempted murder charges. Holder plans to appeal, according to Jansen. Hussle, the Grammy-winning rapper whose real name was Ermias Ascadon, was gunned down in March 2019 outside of his clothing store in South Los Angeles. Hussle was standing in a parking lot when Holder allegedly approached and shot him multiple times. Police said Hussle was taken to a local hospital where he was pronounced deceased. 2 other people were wounded. The coroner determined the rapper died from gunshot wounds to the head and torso, ruling the manner of death a homicide. Holder will be sentenced on September the 15th. Now I'm going to explain to you why I never ever spoke about this situation when it happened. Because Ermias Ascadon was born on my birthday. He was born literally 2 years after me. He was born on a Thursday of 1985. And I'll never forget where I was when I found out about what happened. I had just left watching a movie called Us that I was just stoic. And everybody who left the theater, we were all stoic. I didn't like the movie, really, to be honest with you. I liked the message of it, but I didn't like the movie. What happened was I pulled on my phone and it said breaking news. And it said Nipsey Hussle has been shot in front of his clothing store in LA. And I didn't get a good feeling about that. But the thing about it was I picked up something that was very weird. I picked up that his birthday was the same as mine. And when I picked that up, I said, you know what? I don't want to read no more. And I never really read anymore because it was weird to me. And I think because I had just left watching a movie that not only was I uncomfortable with, but the drama in the theater when we were playing the movie, it was just so weird that I said, I can't do it. I just can't. So a lot of people were invested in this. And it really bothered me because Nipsey was really coming up. He was becoming really popular. He really was going to different places. He was going to the Grammys and so forth. And I want to make another comment which is, they were saying that he went by the name Shitty Cuz. Shitty Cuz, that is the nastiest name ever. That is gross. I'm not gonna lie. It's gross. But he was also part of his crew. And you gotta be careful with who you have around you. That's the story of Nipsey Hussle. Just be careful. Just like they say, be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. Be careful who you have near you. Be careful who you trust. Be careful who you care about. Because not everyone is good to be around you and is good for you. And that's the lesson of the Nipsey Hussle story. I think now that it's over, he'll probably have a biography. Who will be able to play him? Don't know. But what I do know is that 33 years old is not long. He left behind 2 children, a son that was really just getting ready to know him. And you have to ask yourself about Eric Holder Jr. Why did you do it? Was you paid to do it? They said that Nipsey showed him nothing but kindness. Or did you just not care? Because sometimes a lot of people, they don't care. So, he faces life in prison. And I think he should get double the amount of years or triple the amount of years that Nipsey lived. Nipsey lives to be 33. I think he should get at least 99 years. Don't give him the death penalty. Because then he'll be appealing that, and then he'll be on there and become a cause to celebrate. No. You give him 99 years. You make him feel it. Okay? To be reminded. He took a life. You didn't have to do that. And then you try to take 2 other people's lives. You got off on that one. So you can move on. But Nipsey will always be in your orbit, his spirit. He'll be in your mind, your consciousness. You tethered himself to him and his legacy. And with that being said, it's your girl. I'm signing off. Thank you for listening and have a good day.